on, guys and gals? Here you go, CheFPV here, Troy. ATXRC Productions, Zero Ground FPV, right? All that stuff. But today, real quick, I just wanted to give my final thoughts on the Hawkeye, and I know you can't see that very well. I'm sorry, the lighting in here is bad tonight. The Hawkeye Firefly Q6 4K camera. GearBest.com sent me this to review. I'm very happy they did because I was actually in kind of need of a new small format action camera that wasn't one of my two sessions, because I do have two GoPro sessions, which I'll tell my kind of backstory here. So I got two GoPro sessions, a couple of Runcam 2s here. I've had plenty of other cameras, Runcam regulars, a couple of Mobiuses in there, some other stuff. So I've kind of ran the gambit. And at one time I used to really talk about, and I've also had Legend 1s. I've had a few of those. I've not had a Legend 2. But anyways, I used to really recommend the original Runcam, which it was the best action micro kind of mini camera you could get at the time for the price point. And the reason being was the price point and the durability factor. I used to not break very many of these until I broke 3. 2 were my own fault. But the third one, I got upset and I was like, I'm done with that. Mobiuses, I used to break like crazy. Then came out Runcam 2s. Now these are really cool, but they have some features that I don't really need, want, and I actually kind of feel like are hindering the product. So the Wi-Fi and all that's cool to have, but for me, I just want to pull the card out and get the raw footage anyways and all that. I don't have the time nor the space or the energy to do it the other way. But it was a great camera, but the price also started creeping up into the $100 range. So it became more expensive to replace the item rather than the original, which was like $50 to $65. Much easier to replace if you broke one, making it more disposable. So durability for what you get factor kind of closed the gap here, and it kind of came together. And so I went out and I got tired of replacing those because one of these is a pre-production unit. I trashed it myself. I got it wet. My fault. The other one died on me on one crash. And then I had a third one that also died on me on one crash. So at that point, GoPro Sessions from Best Buy. The only place that you can walk in and get a real warranty replacement right there on the spot all across the country. I'm not talking about there's nowhere else you could do that. Just saying, I've heard Walmart, you have to send it somewhere. Square Trade, all those places, you have to send it somewhere. You don't know what you get back. This is the only one. You also can walk in within 90 days, and if it's like, let's say, no visible damage like one of these has, yet the LCD won't work. The LCD doesn't work. Wait, no, that's not the one. This one is. Sorry. This one is. The camera works, but the LCD doesn't work. I can go in, there's no physical damage to it. Within 90 days, get this replaced and get my warranty replaced as well for free because it's a manufacturer warranty defect. Now, if it's damaged, not manufacturer warranty, you have to use your loss protection and pay for it. But these sessions, I've burnt through a couple of them, but at the same time, I've not spent very much money to replace them, so they're well worth the money. I spent less on 2 sessions than I did on my bag of tricks here and all the others that aren't here in the graveyard. So, by the way, back to the Firefly. Why I say all that was, the Firefly is interesting. $63 from GearBest and other spots too, but GearBest hooked me up. So, GearBest.com, check it out. Very good quality video. I don't know that I would consider it as good quality as GoPro. In fact, I could say it's not. The weird thing about these types of cameras is they deceive your eye a little bit in making you want to believe it's better and crisper because of the way that they choose to use their kind of automatic default balance of color and brightness and contrast and sharpness. You can change all that, but this was all out-the-box settings stuff. I don't really mess with stuff, so all my comparisons are out-the-box settings. So it tricks you into thinking, wow, look at that picture. It's so much cooler and better. And up close, it seems to have, these types of cameras seem to have more detail. But when it comes to depth, focus, and depth of resolution, the GoPro has it. That's the bottom line. GoPro, there's a reason why GoPro still exists after however many years, and they're still able to charge what we say is, oh, a lot of money for something that's not a lot. They know what they're doing. The software is legit, and the way they use the hardware is legit, and it's not even close in comparison to any of these. So, but for the money, and if you want just something that's durable, disposable, and very capable for a dollar point, I ain't seen nothing better. The Firefly. There it is. I mean, that's what it is. 4K, 24 frames per second. 2.5K, 30 frames per second. 1440, 30 frames per second. 1080 at 60, 1080 at 30, 720 at 120. VGA, whatever the hell that is, I don't give a dang. It's just great. And all the options that you can do on the fly on the menu, you can get all the settings right here on the menu. No need to connect to anything, even like a GoPro, though you can get by because, again, the smart functionality and software behind the GoPro is smart enough to let you, it's like iPhone, like, we know you want more buttons, but trust me, we can get you there. And it's true, it works. But this, I would prefer much more, a little more functionality. This thing has 4 buttons. This one has 2. If I could even get half the functionality here with just 2 buttons, I'd be happy. But I bet you GoPro could make all these functions available and make you at least be able to unlock an advanced menu. Think about it, GoPro. Nick, I'm your homie. Come on. Give me a karma, my boy. Let's do it. Anyways, back to this. So Firefly. Look, 4K all the way down to 720, 120. Look at all my videos. You'll see the slow motion is legit. It's not GoPro quality, full-on resolution everywhere. But if you just got $65 and need an HD camera and to make some really nice footage, here you go. If you're really into having those really bright colors and all that and just out the box, not have to worry about doing all your editing, well, there you go. And again, price point, you just can't beat it. Oh, durability factor. Dude, look at my videos. Look up Maiden for the Canis and the Firefly. Smash this thing literally on its, there's a couple of scratches where it hit right almost on it, dead on, into the concrete. Slid off, kept recording. All I did was put tape on the back to make sure my SD card doesn't pop out, but kept recording. Not only did it keep recording, we've recorded with this thing for almost an hour worth of footage. The battery still had 2 bars left. The battery's legit. Dang it, there was something else I was going to say about that. So durability. Oh, you can replace the parts. Like $8 for the case, I think. $25 for the whole module for the lens. $5 for a screen. And it's like $20 for the board. So basically you can build one for the same price, but you can literally buy every piece you need for it. So if you break it, you can replace it. It's going to take you a little while, but if you really want to stock up on a couple parts, let's say you break one, grab a second one, and along with the parts to fix the next one, now you got 2 cameras. That's how you do it smart. So CheFPV style, baby. Check out all the videos on this. This is just one of many. Thank you again to Dylan Wang over at GearBest for hooking it up. I hope he's satisfied with all the videos and content that I made. I'm more than happy to do some more reviews on some very interesting products if they're willing to do it with me. So thanks Dylan Wang and the whole crew. GearBest. Fly safe, fly smart. Fly CheFPV. Peace.